Hi there. Let me know you can hear me. Fix my little microphone. Hello, my sister. Let me know if you can hear me. As I set my timer. Hi. How do you both? Darling sister, I thought I had your new cell number and I don't. So would you please text it to me? I wanted to get an update on our oldest sister. And I tried to call you and I don't have the right number. So yay, I'm so glad you can hear. I cannot believe changing topics to my other friend, my church friend. I cannot believe how old your daughter is. That is nuts to me. Hey, I just spoke to you and my virtual producer. How are you? Stop waving at me. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. I normally announce when I'm coming on, but it's been that kind of day today. And technically right now, I think all of you know this, but there's a lot going on in my house. So first of all, because it's a minute past the hour, I said, so hey, how are you? I can barely see. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend. Good to see all of you. I always enjoy checking in with folks. So now I can see for real. Okay. So those of you that practice the Lenten season, we have started. So those of you that don't, good for you. So I think I told all of you last week that I was going to start, and I did. And it has been going, it hasn't been going too bad. It's been day 6 for me. So I am trying really hard to stay disciplined. And I will say, I am doing everything. I am reading and studying and praying and the sacrificial food thing. So far, so good. I've had some doozies, some testing, the guy with the horns has really been messing with me, but it's been okay. Now the husband started yesterday. Why is he shaking like Pookie from New Jack City? He has decided that he wants to lose a couple of pounds because he didn't like his side profile. I happen to think that he looks fine, but he is kind of acting like a girly man. He's saying stuff like, I need to lose some weight. Like, almost like, how we go, I'm so bloated. That's kind of what he's doing right now. He's going to kill me when he sees that I said this, but who cares? So now everything smells like sugar to him, everything. But of course, he's only going to be doing it for 2 minutes and he's going to lose 1,000,000 pounds. And I'm going to do it for 2,000 days and I'm going to lose an ounce. That's how it works. I can't stand the husband. I cannot. So that's what we've been doing. We've had birthdays. So I think I told you all, not this past weekend, but the week before, the baby had a birthday. So he's 9. This is his last year in the single digits. And I wanted to start early. I actually wanted to do the vlog a couple of hours early because I have to take care of some stuff. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which requires me to fast. So I've been doing the Daniel fast, but actually today I'm not supposed to have any solid food at all. So I wanted to get this done because then I got to take some liquids and do some other stuff to get ready for my doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I'm hoping to be cuter after it's all said and done. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. This is what I want to talk about today. As usual, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell all your friends, A Tribe Called Goodman.com. Thank you so much. I have over 100 subscribers, so thank you. I appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I really do appreciate that. A shout out to my virtual producer, the guy who I asked you guys to pray for his family. Please continue to keep them in your prayers. His father is doing okay, but it would be fantastic if you would continue to keep his family in your prayers. But shout out to him because he is about to graduate from college with his undergraduate degree in the stuff that I'm doing here, like video production stuff. And so I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him, and I'm so excited for his family. He had a lot going on. He was relocating, and, they were just, getting things situated. And but he managed from relocating from here to where he is in Georgia to still finish in 4 years. So I'm so happy for him and proud of his family. And I wish him the best. This is his last week of class. So I could not be happier to tell people I knew him when he was just a lonely little undergrad. And now he's about to do big things and probably charge me. You better not. I'm just saying, just remember the friends and family discount. I would appreciate that so very much. Today, I would like to talk about the daughter. Sometimes, I talk about the children, I talk about the husband. Today, I'm going to talk about the daughter. I hope in a good way. So she is 12 and a half. 12 and a half. And I believe I told all of my children are adopted. We actually got her first. We have 3 children, and I have an older son and a younger son, affectionately known as, Big Son and the baby, and then the daughter. But we actually had her first. She came into our lives first. She's the first person to ever call me mama. And I think I also mentioned that I'm really struggling with the fact that she wants to go to boarding school. And thankfully, because she is my child and she knows her mother very well, a couple of years, maybe a year and a half ago, when she told us that she wanted to go to boarding school, she actually sat us down and said that I would like to talk about my education. That's how she started the conversation. She was 11 at the time. And I sat down and she said, I think I want to go to boarding school. And when we asked her why, she came up with 3 reasons. First is that she wanted a different experience outside of the city we live. Her second was, I want to go to a good college. And her third was, I want to be more independent. And as a parent, you can't really combat that kind of rationale. You can't really debate it, and it hurt my feelings. But she also knew enough about her mother to say to me, and I'm telling you now because I know you're going to need some time to get your mind right around it, wrap your head around it. She actually said that. And she's right. So it took me a few years. And so now we are investigating boarding schools, which I'm not happy about at all. But we've talked about this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Pray for me as I pray for y'all. But what I realized probably in the last couple of weeks is that if she does go to boarding school, and she has told everybody that she is, I'm on very limited time with her. Most people can project like, okay, I'm going to be with my child until they're a senior in high school. I'm not going to have that luxury. My daughter will be leaving in a year, and she's 4 years too early, and it's not working for me. It's not. And so now I keep thinking of all the things that I want to do with her as we go through this journey, right? All the things I want to do, all the memories I want to capture. And so I take her with me every chance I get. And I take the babies with me too, but, my boys. But I was like, I need to have some moments with her that are just the two of us and talk a little bit about independence and safety and, just a plethora of things I would want her to know if she ventures off. And so it's been kind of cool because she's older now, and she has me, I'm really paying attention to her friendships and the conversation she has. And, I think I told you all a couple of weeks ago, the boys she likes. And so it's been really interesting to watch her evolve into this, from a preteen to soon be teenager, blossoming, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And so first of all, she's got me listening to that girl, Boot Up. I always mess this child's name up, and I'm so sorry. I always want to call her Ellie Ma, but her name is Ella May, right? And I realize why I want to call her Ellie Ma, because it reminds me of Remy Ma. She's not a rapper, but you're a mom when you mess up the names, when you mess up songs, and when you mess up names of people. That's when you know that you have graduated to a full-fledged mama, because I mess up this girl's name all the time, and my daughter looks at me like I'm nuts. Like I have just said something horrific that I ruined this girl's name. But she's got me listening to this young lady's music. They don't even call it CDs anymore. I don't even know what you call it. Her project, maybe? EP? I don't know what you call it. But I love her music. So we've been listening to that and talking. And I started thinking about, at some point, once she goes to boarding school, she's going to be gone. She's going to go to college, and it's just going to be a wrap. I know that when she leaves my home, she probably won't come back. She'll be more independent and self-sufficient. And I'm just going to be so sad about that. So I don't know what to do. I am beside myself. You don't know who that is? Okay, so V, you know who, what's her name? Ella May? Did I say it right? I'm telling you, I keep wanting to call her Ellie Ma. Doom da da, Boot Up, and then that other song, trip, 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 trip. I don't know the rest. All I know is that part. Trip, trip, da, 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 da. I'm sure there's more words, but that's all that I can hear. So I started thinking, Sora Deidre, I'm so glad that you're on, because one of the things I want to talk about is, I'm just going to say it. The daughter better join my sorority. I said it. I said it. She better join my sorority. I don't care. Oh, I have another sorority sister that just joined. I saw, quick little side note, saw your daughter in, I have a sorority sister whose daughter is a model, and there's a big picture of her in Target, and the daughter saw her and stopped and said, oh my goodness, I love her. I love her hair, and I love her smile. So I wanted to shout out my sorority sister whose daughter is a famous model. She is. I know people. I know y'all don't think that because I'm in the basement, but I know people. I digress. Back to my sorority. If the daughter does not join my sorority, I'm going to be devastated. And I don't mean just devastated as in sad face. I mean like someone died. Like, why? I'm going to be like that. I already know. You're back on? Yes? Okay. So it would be different if I wasn't active in my sorority. And I never say which sorority it is, honestly, because, a lot of slick things come out of my mouth, and I don't want it to be associated to something else. I don't want anybody to come for me. So I always say the topics expressed by me are mine and mine alone. So I never quite say what it is. Some of you know, some of you guess, that's fine. But I don't say it because I want to be protective and respectful. But I am telling you, I have been active in my sorority for almost 26 years. Okay? It would be different if I wasn't active. And I really do believe that there is something about being in a civic organization that is so rewarding. There are some things that I have acquired as a person and leadership qualities that I can directly correlate to being a member of my beloved sorority. I can. Things that I would not have done, learned, had I not joined. Wonderful, wonderful women that I have met over the last 26 years, some that are listening and watching at this very moment, who I have developed relationships with and who have been so incredibly welcoming and comforting in my time of need and encouraging, and when necessary, have pulled my coattail. There is just that sisterhood I want my daughter to experience with me, right? I don't want her to experience with somebody else's mama. I don't want that. I cannot, I don't want it. And, you know, the wonderful things we do, the reason that I joined this specific sorority, and the Panhandle is fantastic. They're all wonderful. They all do wonderful things. It's really just a fit, kind of like your hairdresser or your doctor or, you know, where you live. It's just a fit. I have wonderful friends, family, people that I love dearly that are in different sororities. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I think it is wonderful that we can all have a mutual respect and camaraderie. And even when we joke around, It's nothing offensive. Now, there's some people who may come for me. Then I'm gonna have to come for you. That's just how it works. Okay, we're good with that. But you good with it, I'm good with it. I'm gonna come for you. Just don't come for me, right? But there's something about the things that we do. I tell people this story all the time, is that the reason that I joined this particular sorority is that I was coming out of the train stop, and they were all sitting there registering people to vote. And it was the first time that I had seen people who looked like me, who were doing things in the community. And that stuck. That's not even a word. Took. I meant to say stood out, kind of like flued out. I'll never do that. But it stuck with me. It stuck with me, women who are my age, young ladies who are my age, and we're doing phenomenal things. You know, I am a first generation college graduate. There weren't a lot of educated people in my family. A lot of us come from blue collar. And so being able to connect with women who had very different experiences and very different interests. All I ever knew were, you know, the basics, civil service, like, you know, the police, firemen, teachers, doctors, lawyers. That's it. You know, I met women when I started to express my interest, met women who wanted to work for the embassy, who wanted to do things that I had never heard of, wanted to be a physicist in something molecular, something. I would have never thought that. Wanted to work for the United Nations. Just some wonderful, just exposure that I would not have necessarily gotten had I not have joined a sorority. And so I am pro sorority. I don't care which one you join, except when it comes to my daughter. I only have one daughter. I have one. If I was not active, that's different. Then it's my fault. But I'm active. And if I'm telling y'all, if the daughter tells me she wants to be in some other gang color, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fall out. I am going to fall out and clutch my heart. Oh, no! I'm gonna do Fred Sanford. I'm telling you that that's what's gonna happen. I don't want to deal with it. And so what I've been doing is I've been low-key conditioning her all of her life. Like, her room has my colors in it. I take her to events where we're doing things in the public. I involve her. I introduce her to my sorority sisters. I share with her a variety of things. Just, you know, I'm low-key conditioning. I'm low-key. I am telling you that if the daughter comes home and says she wants to be anything but mine, I'm going to put her out. I'm going to put her out. I'm going to put her out my house. I want to pin her Is that so wrong? I want to pin her. I want to sing our sorority hymn with her. Every woman, every one of my sorority sisters that I know whose daughter becomes a member of our sorority, they all talk about how beautiful it is. They all talk about how they cry and how it's a full circle moment. And it's just, it takes them back to the day they were initiated and all these wonderful, well, I need to have that with my daughter. I need to have that with her. I will be, I'm telling y'all, I will be devastated. I'm gonna put her out. She can't live here. She can't live here. And I tell people, and I also feel the same way about other people's children. If some of you who are in different sororities, that's fine. And you have a daughter and she comes to me and says, Miss Lisa or Auntie Lisa or Titi Lisa or Mrs. Goodman, I want to be a member of your sorority. And I know that your mother is in a different sorority. You know what I'm going to say? Hell no. You know what else I'm going to say? Seek therapy. You must not love your mother. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? No. No. You must not love your mama. That's what I'm going to say. It's not even an option. To me, it's like union lines. You don't cross union lines. Now, if you're not Greek, you're not in a sorority, then, all bets are off. But if your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, your cousins, if y'all are in another gang, I don't cross lines. I don't cross the Crips with the Bloods. I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. Now, if your mama calls me and says, Lisa, I know what she's doing. I get it. You have my permission to help her. Okay. You'll never get my permission to help my daughter be something else. Never. If she's not going to be my sorority, she's not going to be anything but her name and her surname. That's it. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to fall out like Fred Sanford. Like somebody died. Oh, Lord, that's going to be me. I can't even no, you must not love your mother. I'm going to question your parenting skills. If your daughter comes to me and tells me she wants to be in my sorority and you in some other sorority, I'm going to question your parenting skills. I am. I'm going to. I don't care. I'm going to wonder who you are as a person. I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to do. You can laugh all you want. That's how I feel. I'm going to put her out, sister. I'm going to put her out. Listen, the husband is in an organization as well. I know he would feel the same way about our sons. Let our sons say they want to be something else. He's going to say no. And I'm going to say, you heard what your father said. That's what I'm going to say. What's wrong with that? I'm telling you, I want to be there. I want to sing with my baby. I want to be there in the ceremony. I want to see her go to all the conferences with her line sisters. I want that. I'm going to fall out. I'm telling y'all. I can be pretty dramatic, but I just feel like, why would you go against your mother? Why would you do that? Your mother knows best. You've heard that before. She knows best. And you should pay attention. If the people on your campus are acting crazy for that year or so, okay, that's fine. You have to broaden, think beyond those 2-3 years that you're an undergrad. You have to think that. I don't care. I'm telling y'all, this is, yes. Let the daughter come in here wearing some other gang color. I'm going to put her out. I am. And I'm good with my choice. She better be good with hers. I'm not paying for nothing else. I'll get you a really nice keychain. I will. The baddest keychain you will ever have. I will get you a bad keychain. Bad. That's it, though. I'm not giving you nothing else. No, I'm not. And I feel that way about other relatives in my family. Not as bad, but if you know that the first individual in your family joined a particular sorority, you've got to know it's the best decision for you, for the whole family, for generations to come. I don't understand what the issue is. Whoever goes first, you follow suit. Come on. It's a family thing, like a reunion. Don't you want to see me? Don't you want to see me outside of being cousin Lisa or Auntie Lisa or TT Lisa or whatever? Don't you want to see me doing something else? I don't understand. You know what? I can't even talk about this anymore. I'm so mad. She's not even there yet. But I promise you all, during Lenten season with baby Jesus, if the daughter is not wearing my sorority colors, she's going to need a place to live. She's going to need all of her aunties over there that I see. I'm going to need a village. She got to go. I'm good with my choice. I don't care what you say. I have to go now. So, happy Monday. Hope you learned something. I did. Hope you learned something about my child. I play no games. None. See y'all soon. Try me if you want to. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. I'm not playing. I play no games. Bye, y'all.